No, if they don't know how to do that, they got bigger problems.
Water, are you good?
I'm good. I'm good. All right, so we have to do the removal and replacement on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 panes. But these have kind of like the French doors frames to them. So you can see the screws right here. Sometimes the screws are in there with a little plug, but if you have like a pick tool, you can take the plug out and you get access to the screws. Just hold on to the plug so you can line them back up when you get back. But essentially what you want to do is we're going to remove all the screws here, and this will be able to come out. But just like the French doors, with the grits on the French door, like the full French door, the two frames are sandwiching the glass. So you need a second person on the outside to push against from the outside, pushing in towards me, so that way the whole glass doesn't fall out. So, Zachary, would you mind stepping outside?
Where do you want? Where do I put my hand? Is it like
right there's fine.
Tap on the glass when you're ready.
Okay. Me and my OCD. I place the screws and I put them like down here somewhere, but the way I align it, the same screw is going to go back into the same hole. So this one's top left, so it'll be in the top left right there. And then I will just go down the line. So this is top left side on the top here. So let's put it right here, and that way, as you can see, now it'll be in order, and then I'll put them back exactly where they were before. You don't have to do that, but I like doing it so I know that the same screw's going in, and then that way, no problem. All right, so last screw's out. All organized there. And just go ahead and just take it. And I'm gonna pull. Sometimes these are painted over if they repainted the door. So just give it a little even pull. Just like that. And then keep track of which side's the up. Maybe I'll put this right over here. So now we have the full glass right here, and if I can't push out too hard, I can't feel him on, and I can't even feel this coming out, so it probably glazed in there pretty good, but just be safe because this can fall out, and then yeah, then that's no good. So, but now you can just do this all in one sheet instead of having to do 5 individual little things. And then so now we're gonna remove it, and then you just tint it in one sheet, and you can see where the edges are. So realistically, you could slap this on and then just cut right on the edge or just outside of where you're seeing here. I'd probably cut maybe like right in the middle here. And then that way you'll still be behind the edge and it's all clean. So then just put it back together in reverse.
Just here. So
I want to do one more note. Sorry, this is for the camera. So this is a metal cutout, and this is just raw metal cut. So that's kind of like as close to a razor blade. So you want to make sure, because it's not going to be exposed. So there's no safety here. So if you rub your hand on that, you're going to cut yourself. And then the inside is usually fiberglass, and you don't want that like sprinkling on you unless you want like cancer and stuff later. So good luck. You just have a pane of glass with the edges exposed because the edges get covered with the frame. Glass is typically most what's the word I'm looking for? Vulnerable on the edges. You ever seen videos of like people putting a glass sheet like on its side and it just shatters, especially if it's tempered. And I believe these have to be tempered because it's right by the door. Don't quote me on it. I know it does for commercial, but I don't know about residential. But if you tap that edge, especially if you're doing removal and you tap that edge just right, you can shatter it. So if you're doing removal, make sure you're scraping, stay in the middle, and then just use your knife at the end to make it easier and safer for you.